It was fun, a lot of energy. A lot of guys who I'm friends with are against me today, but it's cool. We're friends now because we won. And one of my friends named Meredith owed me Roscoe's tonight, so I'm looking forward to that dinner. But it was good, man. It was good. A lot of guys, got the opportunity to play in a game-like situation, and a lot of energy, a lot of fun, a lot of learning, a lot of tackling, a lot of interceptions. It was just fun.
As a team, did you get a reward?
Did I get a reward?
The winning
White
team.
No, just recognition. That's it. Just got recognition. Ms. Val, shout out to Ms. Val. She's a great coach. That was one of her goals. She said, she's been dating a DC that's been coaching here for a long time, and she's had some success as a coach here as far as her position right now, and she's never got the chance to coach for her team that she's been rooting for all her life and win the game there as a head coach. So, tips our hat off to Ms. Val, and yeah, she's a great lady too. Great lady. She had a great speech at the beginning of the game, and she got us fired up. I got the goosebumps for a little bit. So.
What was the message in the speech?
Well, I'm like, well, what is she gonna say? Like, it's not typical where the lady stands up and gives a speech to grown men, right? So she just told us, just go out there, be yourself, and guys, believe it or not, she said, what stuck home to me. She said that you're having your most fun when you're in the zone. And unless you're not in that zone, then things won't go the way you expect it to go. So I thought that was really, a really great way of thinking, because she's right. A lot of times when I'm in the zone, that's when I'm having my most fun, running around making plays, and it's just a great feeling. I'm just so passionate about the sport, and that was great. That was great that she said that, and I think the guys felt that, and I'm pretty sure that's why we won today.
Where do you think your linebacker unit is right now in terms of player development, depth?
Right now I think we're off to a pretty solid start. How far that start is, I don't know, because we're not into the season exactly. But I think we're off to a great start. I think the guys are very coachable. They're eager to learn, and they learn from the older guys. They learn from me. They learn from Josh Woods, who's developing his role into the defense, and they're not willing to take adversity and respond back to it. And I think that's been the greatest thing. Like I told you guys earlier, I'm only there, for when things get tough, and to tell them, to push them, like, hey guys, we're almost done. Let's finish strong. Because it's all mental at the end of the day. The game is all mental. It always will be mental. And I try to take that little bit of advice and give that to them, but they responded well, man. I haven't had to holler at them any. But they're a great group. They're a great group of guys. They're great people at the end of the day, and I love those guys. I really do.
Before you got hurt, how impressed were you with Deshaun at the Sam?
Besides Chris Barnes, I was really surprised in the way that Deshaun came out and played. He earlier in his career he was came in as a DB, and then they switched him over to linebacker, and that was a total different role for him, right? So, like I said, the thing that stood out most to me was his response to that. I'm sure it didn't go the way he wanted with him staying with the DBs, but he responded positive, and he made a lot of plays. He's very coachable. Scotty didn't have much trouble with him getting lined up or anything like that. He responded well to me, telling him things to do on the field and to playing at a high level. And I think he has the potential to reach a very great height in his career as a college football player. And he's hungry at the end of the day. He's a very hungry guy. I think this injury is going to humble him, as it has done for everyone. Every injury has humbled us. But he's going to do great things. I'm excited to see where his future is going to take off.
What is your role kind of on the defense as you guys head into this next phase of off season, and you guys can't hang out with the coaches, talk with the coaches as much as you probably would have liked to be able to do? How do you make sure you move the defense forward?
I guess you just keep the message the same. You just keep the message on their throat, and what I mean by that is that you always relate to them, even when you're chilling, hanging out with the guys, hanging out with your girlfriend or whatever it may be. Always remember why you're here. And like Coach Moore talked about before we broke the huddle, he said, what's the main thing we do, guys? And he said, protect the team. And that's with everything you do. You protect your university, you protect your family, you keep a good name, you keep a good reputation. And those guys, man, we have a great group of guys. I'm so excited to get started with them. It's always a different team every year, and I don't know where things are going to take off this year, but we had a great start with this spring camp, and we got Josh Rosen back, a great quarterback, and things are just exciting, man. Every day you felt the energy of guys coming out competing, no crying, no complaining, not worrying about the sun being too shiny or anything like that. It's just a lot of great energy, and I love to see it as an older guy, because when I grew up, when I was a freshman, just got here, the Owas, the EKs, the Brett Hundleys, they were top-notch pros at doing their job, and that's one thing I have to learn and to implement it to the younger guys, and I think I'm doing a great job at that. But for as my role as a leader, I just want to just keep being a leader, man. Keep showing them to do things the right way, to where their approach, their preparation, their off-the-field decision makings. I always tell them, man, if you're gonna make a decision, you have consequences that's gonna suffer. And they respond well to me. They respect me, and I respect them. And like I said, they're great guys, great guys.